ground.
See, that's dry bones. That's Jake.
Okay.
Zoom in on him. That's a dry bone, man. It's wet out here, man. It's cold. He laying in the water, man, on the street.
Flopping
That's
around
a dry
like
bone.
Come.
And you see it all day long, man.
That's right.
Every day, Jake is in a state of death, man. This is our people. He might be having a seizure. He might be in a seizure, man.
Oh.
Yeah,
You got that fresh spring? Yeah, that's it.
You know, but Jake are dry bones, and you have to wake up from that, man. You got to be born again, born into the spirit. So yeah, man, hey, you hate to see our people in this state, man, but you know, you understand that, hey, that's judgment from the Most High. That's judgment. We all was brought here, man, into Babylon, not to be Floyd Mayweathers or Jay-Z's, Beyonce's. We were brought here to be taught a fucking lesson, man.
That's right.
And Jake don't want to receive or learn from that lesson. Jake think that, man, you know, shit, if we just work hard enough and believe in this Babylonian system, that we can make it too. Fuck making it in a dead society, a society of confusion. Fuck that. Let's make it into this kingdom. Jake don't want his own kingdom being under the mind control of Esau. Jake think what it's all about is getting these FRNs.
Get this money.
It's all about getting these Federal Reserve notes, and to Jake, life is nothing more. You know? So now Esau walked over there. Esau really don't want to help that nigga, man. But he knows because his job, he feels obligated to go over there.
Occupation.
You know? Right. Come on.
Hey, he kicking on him with his foot.
Yeah, it's obviously something wrong with that Jake, man.
Yeah, that's all I was just telling that
But
brother.
yeah,
That show you the state of this society, man. Decades ago, you would have had a crowd of people trying to figure out what's going on. Somebody would have been asking, is it a doctor around, trying to help them. Man, these people don't give a shit about anything now, man.
Yeah, the zombie.
And then, and you know, this so-called white man who y'all love, he got this shit set up like that, man, where you eating crap, you eating poison. You drinking poison, you got all kind of mineral and vitamin deficiencies, and that's what causes these seizures, epilepsy, all that shit, man. Come from vitamin and mineral deficiencies. We are in a fucked up state. But this is what y'all think some Federal Reserve notes is the answer or solution to all your problems. We could just get these Federal Reserve notes. But then when you get sick, you run into Esau with your Federal Reserve notes. And he gonna give you more poison. He's gonna prescribe poison for you to take. No, this is the solution, man. This is the solution, and we're giving it to y'all for free, and y'all turning it down. Y'all walk past us, man, like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga. And we know you don't give a fuck, and that's why when the Most High start putting you to death, we ain't gonna give a fuck. Cause you didn't give a fuck about your own life, and you expect me to? Yeah. So fuck you niggas, man. And hey, man, in the kingdom, I'ma love you niggas to death. But right now on this side, man, I can't stand you fucking 2/3 niggas, man.
That's right.
Y'all a waste of fucking space out here. Y'all a waste of fucking space, man. So yeah, give me the Congregation of the Dead. You got that one? Yeah. Yeah, let me get that.
Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandered out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
You shall remain in the valley of them dry bones, man. Hey, shalom, brother. You gonna remain in the congregation of the dead amongst those dry bones, not knowing who you are. Not knowing who your power is, man. Not knowing your source of strength, which is right here, man. Not knowing shit but what this white man put before you, man. That this matrix that he's constructed to keep you locked down mentally, spiritually, physically. You know? This is what you gonna remain in. While we striving to break out of this matrix. You know? So yeah, one more time, then you bring it. precept.
Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
So the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding, such as men like Nate, men like Gehaman, and you got Lahab coming back. He been wandered out of the truth, out of the way of understanding. And you always can get some clowns that gonna say, man, that's right, brother. Yeah, good job. You know, you always get some clowns out there, but that don't mean that nigga in the right. That don't mean he's on the path to righteousness. Yahweh Shah plainly said, that's in Luke 9:62, that whoever taketh his hand from the plow, Yahweh Shah had no pleasure in that man. And you could bring it out, brother.
It's Luke 9:62. And Yahweh Shah said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, I want that too. So no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom. So Lahab, going back where you been, man. Going back where you been, man. You not fit. Yahweh Shah, he had no pleasure in you, man. You come back speaking madness.
Yeah, man.
Come back speaking madness, man. Before you left, you were speaking madness. So we know you're going to come back speaking even more madness. Because evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse. You know? Go ahead, brother.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption.
So right now, man, you know, or in our dead state, we was fully corrupted. We were fully corrupted. Now we are waking up from that corruption, man. We coming back as them dry bones. We receiving the flesh, the sinews, the skin, and the Most High is giving us His breath. Which, you know, to put it short, that's this truth. We are receiving this truth, man, that we may live. Corruption cannot put on incorruption. So we got to raise up out of this dead state. You still got that? Let me get that one more time, man.
1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
Right, flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom, man, of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So you're not going to enter the kingdom in this current state, man. You're going to have to transcend. You're going to have to go above and beyond. So you can't be that same nigga that you was before you came into this truth. You're going to have to better yourself, man. Through the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You're going to have to let this word transform you. Like Beyonce got this song, I Can Upgrade You. Bitch, you can't upgrade your goddamn self.
That's right.
You slutty hoe. A woman, I always think, you know, you bitches ain't shit, man.
That's right.
You fucking women ain't shit.
That's right.
Y'all ain't worth shit. Y'all ain't never did a goddamn thing but for yourself. And a woman can only love her goddamn self.
That's right.
Y'all don't even love your children pursuing or pertaining to the curses of Deuteronomy 28. That y'all was gonna be evil toward the
fruit of your womb.
Right. It said that basically the child that come from between our feet.
Yeah.
Loosely paraphrasing. So y'all don't love nobody but your goddamn self, man. But as men in this truth, this word can upgrade you, man.
That's right.
It has the power to upgrade you, but unless Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is dealing with you, man, and He got the Spirit on you, the Holy Spirit dealing with you, you're not going to go anywhere, man. Because we in this truth supposed to be going from glory unto glory. We should come up on levels. Not stuck, you know, in a stalemate in one spot, one position. And a lot of time we get caught up in that comfort zone, and we just get caught up where we doing the same thing. We're not challenging ourselves. We're not pushing to go further. You know, like I said, we got to break our mind control. We've been mind controlled too. We got to break out of there. We got to break out of this matrix. A lot of times we scared to be better. Man, you got to be your best you in this truth that you can be. You know, don't be scared. It was said on the Alex Jones show, I forget the cat name that said, and a lot of time, you know, we had the tendency to do this, man, where you'll water yourself down just for the sake of, you know, not stepping on toes. You don't want to step on your toes, but the guy said, you know, don't water yourself down just because, you know, certain people can't handle you at 100 proof. And a lot of time, you know, like I say, we don't want to step on brother's toes. We don't want to hurt feelings. So we'll have a tendency to water ourselves down, man. But if it's in the spirit, man, you just got to bring it. You don't want to rebuke brothers. You don't want confrontation. You don't, hey man, we in this thing to be confrontational. Like the apostle was speaking on, man, it was beautiful that day, man. This is about, what's the word that they use? This is about controversy.
Yeah.
This truth is controversial.
That's right.
You know? Without controversy, man, shit doesn't exist. Yahweh Shah set this in motion. It was dark. And he said, let there be light. Don't you know the light was contrary to the darkness? So here in the dark society, and if we're going to be the light of Yahweh Shah, you're not supposed to fit in. You're supposed to be contrary, causing controversy. So let's get them precepts, man.
You want me to finish this scripture out?
Oh, there's still some more, yeah.
Yeah, this neither doth corruption inherit incorruption.
Right. Go back
Behold,
from the top.
Now I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption.
So we come into this thing as flesh and blood. When you first hear this truth, you flesh and blood, meaning you that carnal person. This is why Yahweh Shah told Nicodemus, you must be born again. Because as you are not acceptable. You will not inherit the kingdom. I mean, as we were, when we first heard this truth, man, we wasn't acceptable. We were ridiculous. We were vain and ridiculous. Ridiculous in our beliefs, ridiculous in our actions, and we were just doing a bunch of ridiculous, useless, vain shit. Thought we was doing something. Thought we was somebody. Then you come into this truth, man. You start to put off that old man. You start to see this through the scriptures. The scriptures show you that you ain't shit. And that's what's wrong with a proud ass nigga like Nate, man. Nate think he's somebody. Nigga, you think you somebody. And you ain't shit. Gehenna, you think you fucking somebody, man. And you ain't shit telling motherfuckers you could do it in the butt. You sorry piece of shit. And you think you won't be held accountable? The scriptures say, whoever breaketh the commandments and teacheth me and also shall be least in the kingdom. Same with you, Nate. You gonna teach against the name? The name that bring us salvation? You piece of fucking shit, nigga.
What's good, King?
We got a responsibility in this truth. We got a heavy responsibility. The scripture said, to whom much is given, much is required.
Right.
Nate, Gehenna, even Lahab, and you other niggas, man, the Central Command niggas. Y'all was given a lot, man, and what'd you do, man? You sat there and used that shit to your own fucking, serving your own belly.
Financial gain.
Then you got nerve to speak against the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Speak against his apostles. You gonna answer for that. You will answer for that.